Okay, greetings, fellow game changers. This is Rich again, formerly Classic Games Redefined. Now it's the Game Changers channel. I am not planning on doing videos every day. I'm doing whatever I can here, but this is just something that popped up here with me running my CADERS group. Just some basic thing that you'll see CADERS promoted on here. And if you go to caders.com, you'll actually bring this group up if you're on Facebook. I welcome you to join, but this message comes out here. It's basically when dealing with the community that we have here, community on the Facebook community. Basically what to do here, and this is also a basic guideline for social media and everything else here. I would love to have anybody just go in and join. The unfortunate thing is people spam, they shill, and basically ignore basic protocols and decency on connecting with people. And result was I have to be a jerk on here, and I don't want to be a jerk. But let me give you the story of what not to do and what people do when they go on here. They go in, somebody goes across. If they're lucky enough to have something in the game profile, for example here, what you end up seeing is that I let them in to the group. Then if the individual is not paying attention to the group, they'll go, hey, I got this absolutely awesome game, go here, or watch my video. Or they will shill, they will do a drive-by, and they will spam the group with a message. The end result was I get numerous complaints if I don't see it first. The end result was the message is blocked, and what I have to do is I have to drop the ban hammer on the very first post to somebody on there. They are no longer a member of the group. I don't want to do this to anybody. So a basic rule on the internet with social media or anything else is don't be where you don't belong. Secondarily, know the area you're in. So when you do post or anything else, it fits. Like if you want to do a group here and an indie developer, you want to go in a CADERS group. I love indie guys. I understand developers. I know the challenge of doing it. Come in, you introduce yourself. You don't just post a link and do that. You introduce yourself saying hi. You know the group a bit. You have a conversation. You try to be part of the group. Okay. You don't have to. You could just lurk sometime, post things occasionally, think group. Know the group, post something useful, and then go, hey, I have this thing. And then you developer, I'm working on this game here, and you tell about it and you have a conversation. You don't hype, you don't shill. You don't do stuff like that there. You don't tick off your audience. I know there's the basic marketing concept you have. Network marketers and stuff do this here. They come in and like spam and everything else. Well, basic rule about don't be where you don't belong on the internet. Another rule related to it was you don't try to be everywhere. Because what you have doesn't fit every single place on the internet. The way the internet works, it's a map of the human mind and people are looking for things. So when you come across thinking that you're going to go like mass media and blast in front of somebody's eyes and do it, it isn't. People are filtering this. So here's a basic reality that when you're doing social media and everything else here. You fit, you be relevant, you share something that people find of value. In my CADERS group here, which is my social group, what you do in a nutshell is that you learn how the group works and you share something that's decent. You have to understand this group is casual, retro, and indie games here. There's occasionally AAA stuff here, but not a lot. And it typically had to do with a sale for something else to happen. I post a few things. It's not for AAA things. It's not for this. It's not like that. And it's not just a games group with anything remotely games related you go across and, oh, I got some games where I had a nice Call of Duty t-shirt. I'm going to promote my Call of Duty stuff on the CADERS group. You see an arcade machine there? There's a reason for that there. So the basic rule here is when you're doing anything with CADERS in any group, you know the group, you have relevant content, and you make yourself known, and then when you post, you connect with people that way. That is the way to work. If you don't work that way, you come across and you shill and all this other stuff here without regards for people, thinking that you're getting eyeballs and you're going to drive people to your video. You're not doing it. I've seen some really bad wall posts that are like just excitement and yeah, this is awesome and doing it. I'm like, not genuine. Just shilling and advertising and trying to pump up hype. Reminds me of a time I was out with somebody I know. We're in a cafeteria area or something else. Somebody I know, place I was staying with, goes across and he says, oh, do you want to play CeeLo? Dice game. And do you want to play CeeLo? I'm like, no, what's CeeLo? Dice game? I don't want to play dice game. I'll do some skill. So he goes across. So he goes to the side, goes against the wall and starts rolling dice. Woo! He's acting all excited and everything else. There may be people that are looking for excitement, who are interested in a particular area and are just looking for the latest thing and in large numbers to get behind it. But when you have a group like CADERS, which isn't every single thing game under the sun, casual retro and indie games, neo retro and all that, you have to be very careful what you target there. You have to fit, you have to be relevant, and don't look like a person who's just trying to show and drive by. And particularly, you don't post one link on the wall and do that and leave. You don't even do like a simple line there. So I'm doing this video. I'm going to post it on the CADERS wall for people to see. Please come join the group. But you know what? You have to know how the group works, and don't spam. Don't do a drive-by. Post a single message and leave. You be part of the community. Contribute, like it, say something else, comment. Same thing with the videos here. Another thing I've been getting here with this channel here, because as I'm getting something else here, is I get people come by and they post one link and, oh, let's do a link exchange and everything else, and got that. You're spamming me. By the way, spam comes from a Monty Python skit. Spam. Go look up the history of it. It's interesting. But anyhow, you need to be relevant. You need to fit. You don't hit large numbers. You specifically target somebody else, and you earn the trust of people there. That's the way it works. And I know it's difficult as an indie developer to get a break, but you don't do it. I'm doing game design. I build communities for a reason. I'm trying to connect people. I'm trying to be relevant, and I don't do this. You have to be relevant here. So the basic rule is be where you belong. Don't be where you don't belong. And be relevant to people and connect, because that's what they're looking for. Anyhow, I wish I didn't have to do this video, but I wanted to do it. I'm going to be posting on the CADERS wall here because it needs to do this. And this is just some basic guidelines. Want to send me some private message on a market and connect and do that? I've been on for obscure areas. I've gotten on the first page of Google. I've done everything else. I've done this. I've sold some games. I've everything else. I had something go viral, the WWB game on Board Game Geek. By one post, it went viral and ended up on that there. I've studied a lot of internet marketing and all this here. You want to do it, you want to make me a buck, I will tell you how to market and be more effective with this. But there's right ways and wrong ways to do this. And for heaven's sake, stop spamming my CADERS group. I want to grow members on it. I don't want you to spam the damn blasted thing. Anyhow, that's it. So I'm out. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing things here. And that's it. I just want to get this video up. Hello, CADERS crew, you guys. I'm going to put this up on the wall for you guys here. And this is also for this channel. Don't spam. Be relevant. There's ways to promote and market and get attention. You do it. Let me give you one more tip for you. You know what you do? You consider joint promotions with somebody else and be relevant. Be part of the way people connect and do it that way. Blog or something. Make a name for yourself there. That's all I can say. You know, if you do it, get some Let's Play videos and get some guys to do it. But be relevant. So anyhow, that's it. It's not easy. But heaven's sakes, don't spam. Just because you think you can be everywhere on the internet doesn't do it. As like one of the worst things you could possibly have. Don't be where you don't belong. Anyhow, I'm starting to ramble. That's it. So anyhow, I'm out. May your die always roll 5. And remember, don't hate the player. Change the game. I'm out. I got other things to do. So good night all. Take care.